This log cabin was built in the early 19th century. The surrounding land was once the property of Lord Fairfax and has stayed in his family for generations. Today, this is the home of Paradise Springs Winery, where owner and founder Kirk Wiles has set out to start some new traditions.
Our family has always been here on the family farm. It's actually been 9 generations this farm's been passed down now.
Wiles decided to transform the family gathering place into something unique that everyone in the nation's capital could enjoy.
This house has always been sort of a party house, if you will, for generations. My parents used to come over and throw parties here. The generation before used to do it. And when it was passed on, when my great aunt passed it on to us, we would come over here and have, entertain friends once a month and have a good time. It's neat to, work with your brother on something that means so much to everyone, and your mother, and to see the family come together and work together is unique.
Wiles says while working with your family is challenging, it's worth it at the end of the day.
I think we're all just amazed at how fast this has grown. Every day is different. I mean, there's days where we're in the vineyard and doing farming, and then there's days where you put on a suit and go host a wine dinner. There's days where we'll just hang out in the tasting room and meet customers. And there's days when we're making the wines.
Tell me a little bit about, the process of growing grapes and turning them into wine, and what happens from the time that you plant the vines till the wine comes out.
From planting the vine, it actually takes a couple of years before we see any grapes. And each year that the grape vine is in there, it establishes more of a root system, so it gets stronger and stronger.
But these vines aren't the only thing getting stronger with time. So is their business.
When we opened our doors, it was a little over 2 years ago, we were the 156th winery in the state. So we've seen a remarkable amount of growth in the industry in just a 2-year span. And this is also coming in the midst of a recession. So they say that a strong industry is one that excels in bad market conditions. And so we're seeing that with Virginia wine these days, and that's kind of exciting. I think it was more about creating something rather than working for someone your entire life. By creating something that was ours, that we had control over, you essentially create your own destiny.